All aboard! Hello and welcome to Shaky Hands Shed, and this is my 100th video. Well, there you go. And I thought to do something special, I'd do a giveaway, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a diorama with this Marklin locomotive. I bought it from Bolton Model Railway Society's open day, and it's a charming little thing, and who knows, I've not looked into it proper because it's a 3-rail and I don't have any 3-rail and it's different power, so I'm doing it as a giveaway, and whoever gets it, it may even be a working loco. I couldn't tell you. I know the ski or whatever it is, the skate underneath that picks up the power is missing. But apart from that, it looks complete and tidy. Anyway, here we go. First thing I'm doing, I'm spraying on some clear matte varnish, and I'm using a Vallejo Premium. I mean, I can give you colours throughout, or rough colours I use, but the whole idea of weathering is to pick up your own ideas, and no two weathering jobs are the same. You have to observe photographs of what you're weathering, and as per usual I didn't look at a single one for this. But in general, if you're doing one of your own locomotives for your layout, you observe photos and do them to that, and this one I'm using a dirty sort of chocolatey brown colour. It's actually Vallejo model colour track primer. It's sort of a dirty, muddy, chocolatey brown, whatever colour. Anyway, while that's all drying, I'm going to saw the piece of rail I'm going to be mounting on a bit of a plinth for it. And what you have to do is to answer the simple question. There's a word hidden within the video. Well, it's not hidden, it's in plain sight, but it's only on for a second or two, so you have to watch through the video to see it. Anyway, here we go. I'm actually super gluing the track to the wooden plinth. It's not a layout, so it's never ever gonna come up and be used again. So there we go. Thing is, if you win this and you're not over keen on it, you can always use this base for standing an Armby or 4 local one, or whatever floats your goat. Anyway, what I'm doing, I'm spraying on some earth colour first. Again, it's Vallejo track primer, and here I'm spraying on its model colour by Vallejo, and the colour is Leather Belt. It's a slightly different colour with a bit of red in. But again, you don't need to go to great expense. All you have to do, in reality, you only need about 5 colours, and you can mix whatever colour you want. Like if you get an artist set of acrylic colours, you can mix whatever colour up you want. I've used artist acrylics on model aircraft, and they've done a good job. If I remember rightly, it was a mosquito I did. Anyway, there I'm using a black Vallejo wash, and I actually weakened it down. Then I went over it with a brush and took a bit off it. I guess on what I'm saying is so it wasn't too black and it just sunk into the tracks. Well, sleepers. Anyway, what I'm doing here, it's not a full white, because full white would be too chalky and too bright. I could have done a very dark grey, to be honest, that'd have probably been better, but it's still effective. What I'm doing, I'm using, it's like a creamy grey colour, a citadel colour. I forget what it's called now, it's a dry brushing paint. But it's to highlight areas and make the paint look like it's sun bleached. And here what I do, raised lettering. A handy tip is use a cocktail stick, dab it in the smallest amount of white paint, then remove quite a bit so you only have a very thin layer. And it's hard, it's not like a brush. You try and dab in with a brush and the bristles go everywhere, and it flexes so it dabs onto the surrounding area. A cocktail stick's solid, and the paint just goes pretty much where you want it. It's not perfect, but it's a quick job, and I'm shaky and doddery these days. I'm like an epileptic goldfish. Out of the bowl. Anyway, there we go. The numbers are sketched in, look good. And here, what I'm doing, I'm brushing on some Vallejo model colour, and this one's brown violet. I don't know where the violet comes from because it has a greenish tinge to it. It's just so it looks, I'm just putting it on the top edges so it looks like it's a bit mossy on top. And here I'm using the creamy grey colour again to put the highlights on the sleepers. I'm just dry brushing them on. And when I say dry brushing, I put a bit of the paint on and I wipe it off till I've got the very least that you can get on the brush. And here what I'm doing, I'm using the rail colour again, Vallejo leather belt again, and it's like I'm like dry brushing onto the rail and the sleepers. And there we go. The track colours are on. Not too much finesse as I'm doing a quick job. If it was a layout, it'd probably get more attention. And there I've dropped some ballast on, and then I've tapped it with my toothbrush handle to drop it down into the sleepers. And there with paintbrush handle. And here I've got a 2.5mm syringe. I'm using it just to drop the mixed water, it's water, PVA glue with a dab of Star Drops liquid to break up the surface tension. And here I'm using pretty much neat PVA. There was a little bit of water left in the container I put it in, so it's a little bit watered down, but not a lot, you know. I may have this time, because it's my 100th video, thank me subscribers, people that have watched, people that have liked the video. It's you guys that keep me going. And here I'm using my homemade static grass applicator. It was made out of, I think you'll still be able to get them. It's an electronic fly swatter, the ones that are like tennis bats. And you cut the bat thing off, you keep the wires, and you use a T-strainer, you connect it together. There are instructions how to do it online. Anyway, here I'm just putting a coat of acrylic black on the base just to tidy it up, you hear? And on the other side, it's just to tidy it up and make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, it should look nice in anybody's cabinet. Nice little addition to anyone's collection or cabinet. Anyway, here we go. Here's the finished article. Looking quite purdy. And as I've said, thanks to everybody who's subscribed. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, why the hell not? Press that button and press that bell icon for notifications. And may I say thanks to all. It's been a hoot, and don't forget to look out for the hidden word so you can enter it in the text down below. And all that remains to say is tatty pie, everybody. Tatty pie. And take care out there.